Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing the level 60 Sandworm slash Marshal Guard challenge. So if you watched my previous video, we did level 50 and that one was a very unexpected event because we managed to complete it in there was less than 5 minutes, which was crazy. And it was weird because the previous time when we did Marshal Guard, we had done level 60 actually, and we were not able to complete that. Like, we were able to get to stage 3, but we couldn't actually complete it. So that's why the last Marshal Guard that you saw in the video, we dropped down to level 50, and that was just too easy. So now I've put the level back up to 60, and we're gonna see what happens. I don't know if last time was a glitch, but it just seems so weird that there can be this much of a difference in difficulty from 50 to 60. It just made no logical sense. So this time around, we're going to give 60 a shot again, and I want to see what happens. Like I said, it took us like the full 30 minutes to even reach stage 30, and we couldn't complete it. But if this level 60 does pan out the same as last time, you will then be able to see a bit of the differences in each stages and how these little worms attack bases, because you wouldn't have seen that on the last Marshal Guard when it was level 50. So that's something you're probably going to see this time around, unless there's some weird glitch again like last time. So we'll see what happens. So let's see. As always with Marshal Guard, fairly straightforward. Just use your second squad to start rallies, your first squad to join rallies. If you really want to as well, you can also use your third squad to join rallies. I have been doing that recently just because I want to increase my total damage to try help out with the event. Because obviously the more total damage, the higher chances of winning the event. So yeah, so I've got about 30 seconds to go, and this event will start. So let's see what happens. In the meantime, I'm just going to check a few things quickly. Okay, there we go. So the event has started. So there pops up the worm. Let me... Oh, actually, one thing I just forgot to do. Let me scout just for that extra 1% boost. I just want to quickly put my phone on silent mode as well, or do not disturb mode, so there's no random background noise. Okay. And let me go ahead and join with my first squad, and I'm going to join with my third squad as well. Yeah, maybe not actually. Well, I probably still can, but I'm going to lose too many troops. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. We got like a zombie siege after this, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go with my first 2 squads. Alright, I already know for a fact that this level is going to be like 100 times harder than level 50, even though it shouldn't be that much of a difference, but trust me, you'll see what I mean. So it's going to be another close battle, and just because I know that we're probably going to need all the help we can get with this one, I'm going to also put down a siege banner. Probably should have put it a bit closer to the side, but oh well. Put up that siege banner just to help out, and we will see what will happen. Is this guy a new member? I haven't seen him before. I think this guy's a new member. Yeah, must be. uh, that's funny. Hold on, I'm just going to take away this alliance note because that's kind of distracting. Yeah, that's a bit easier to see the health status. Okay. So if you didn't miss, or if you missed my last video, I mentioned how in this Marshal Guard with the giant sandworm, it has a health bar instead of like a damage bar. So if you've never done this version of Marshal Guard, then it might look a bit strange that it's like that, but that's how it works. And it's got 3 stages as well, just for those who didn't watch my last video. So currently in stage 1. Once the health drops to 0%, you go up to the next stage. Alright, so my first squad is coming back, and yep, I can definitely confirm that compared to level 50, there's a massive, massive, massive difference in difficulty, so that is very interesting. I'm not sure why there is such a crazy difference in difficulty. It's just the way the devs have done it, I guess. But it really doesn't make much sense going from level 50 to 60, how the difficulty can be this different, like, or this much greater. So, but okay, so the worm's at 66%, so we're getting close to halfway there. And also I will be sipping on some nice green tea while I'm doing this, because why not? So yeah, down to 65%. In terms of participation, because this is always the biggest problem, I'm sure if any of you watching are part of like a alliance, you'll know that participation with events is always a big problem well, let me know if it's a big problem in your alliance. But I know in my alliance, I mean, I'm not the R4, I mean, sorry, R5, but in my alliance, like, we tend to have a lot of issues with participation in some events. I mean, I get it. Sometimes the timing is not good. That's a valid excuse. Like, you know, if you're in a different time zone and it's like maybe the event will only start 2 a.m., then fair enough. That's a valid excuse not to participate. Then you will get some members that will still be online because you can actually see their online status, right? But they will still not be participating. So those are the type of members that I don't like, because it's like they kind of just freeloaders. They're just sitting in the alliance and not really contributing much. And I'm sure most of you would agree, like, those are the worst kind of members to have. So, but now we're at 57%, and it's only stage 1. So just to put things into perspective, by this time in stage 50, we were already completed. We completed the event. Like, it was done and dusted. So that just goes to show, and we've only got 24 minutes left. It sounds like a long time, but it's not, because we're only on stage 1 and the worm's sitting at 57%, so not that great. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty certain we can hit level or stage 3 again, but I don't know if we're going to be able to complete it. I mean, we did do like level 50, what? When was this? Wasn't yesterday? It was no. It was Sunday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Sunday. So that's fairly recent. I mean, you couldn't really expect much sort of like power increase in such a short amount of time. So yeah, I mean, I think we did get like 1 or 2 more members, so that can still help if they are participating. But 1 or 2 members, unless they're like mega whales, probably not going to make a massive difference to the event. But it will still help though. So we're down to, the worm's down to 40% health, stage 1 still, and 22 minutes remaining. So I don't know. I'm not gonna predict this one because I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, 28%. Okay, that's surprising. Like, went from like what 40 something percent to 28%. That's quite a big drop. I think the worm does get stunned at certain parts as well. So, actually, it's also certain defeat. Didn't notice that before. Okay. I mean, maybe I could still use my third squad, but nah. I think I'm just gonna save it for Zombie Siege, so that's fine. Right, got about 7 minutes, so I'm gonna go back to scouting. I like to do this every so often just so I don't forget, because otherwise I usually forget, so... Okay, so the worm's down to 12%. Still on stage 1. And we have 20 minutes to go. So... Oh, and one other thing just I forgot to mention. So far there's like... The highest stage is 70 or level. That's the highest. So we're not too far away from that. But I mean, if this is how hard level 60 is, I don't even want to imagine how hard level 70 is going to be. Okay, so down to 11%, so just 8%, okay, that's a nice drop. We should be heading to stage 2 fairly soon. Okay, so we've hit stage 2, and the worm's on 98% health, and we've got 19 minutes to go. So, probably say the way things are going, we're probably going to reach stage 3, but I doubt we're going to be able to complete it. But I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, because obviously that means we can, you know, complete this level. But even if we do complete level 60... It's probably not going to be worthwhile trying to go for level 70, because if we tried level 70, let's say, and we have the same participation, the same sort of total damage power, we're probably not even going to make stage 2 on level 70, so probably would not be a wise idea to do that. I mean, with the regular Marshal Guard, that's what we used to do anyway. Like, we would stay on one level for quite a long time until it became super easy. And then we'd go for the next level once we were confident. That way you save troops, but it also is good for, like, general morale of the Alliance. Because if you keep, like, failing an event over and over again, it's kind of, like, demotivating. So there's also a psychological aspect to it as well. Yeah, so... Finally, I can actually get some of these treasures. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. So you notice how there's these little worms now that actually surround the base. So this happened in Season 3 all the time, but if you haven't started Season 3, this is probably the first time you're seeing this. So, good thing I'm actually got my third squad free. I mean, it's not going to really make much of a difference, but... because my third squad is only 26 million. So it's going to take a few, like, hits to actually kill the worm, but as long as, like, most of us do it, we should be okay to get the worm off. Still at 100 though. You see my squad only does like just like what 18% damage or something. So but it's okay. I mean, obviously if I use my first squad it would be better, but I'm gonna prioritize the big worm for my first squad. So alright, and then let's go ahead and help out. Who is this? Cute J or Cutie J. I don't know how to say it. Oops, I totally forgot to send out my first squad to join. Okay, Worm's sitting at 62%, still on stage 2, and we have 15 minutes to go. So, the thing with this event, and probably the thing that makes it harder now, are these little worms actually. Because once they surround your base, you can't really do much. Like, you can't, like, send your squads out or anything like that, so... it does make for a very interesting Marshal Guard, that's for sure. But I think it's a good thing. It makes it a bit more challenging, a bit more engaging, so... I'm not totally against it. It's just one of those things where you need to kind of do a lot of multitasking, just to sort of keep up with everything. Okay, so I've got my second squad coming back, so I can start a rally soon. Yep, there we go. And gotta remember to incrementally heal the troops as well. Don't want that to build up too much. Okay, so the worm's sitting at 43%. And we got 14 minutes to go, still on stage 2. So we have a long way to go. Okay, yep, get some more. Gotta try remember to collect the treasures as well. Hold on. Oh, I forgot about this worm. Wait, is that the only worm surrounded right now? Yes. Okay, we got quite a few siege banners, which is good. That we're definitely going to need those ones. And I don't know what the limit is for collecting these like during this event, but I swear I've only collected 2 and still like I can't collect any more. That's strange. Okay, let me send out my first squad again, or just to join the rally. Okay, the worm is sitting at 29%, and there's 13 minutes to go. We're definitely going to be able to reach stage 3, but whether we can complete stage 3, I don't think so. But it's okay. It's alright. We can still have fun with this one. I'm closest by. I can just go ahead and hit the small worm. I must admit, it's kind of hard to focus on the giant worm and these mini worms, but like I said, it's still I still like it. It makes it more challenging, so... Wait, who else had the worm? Okay, 2 players. Let me go... But this is the why I love playing on PC versus like a mobile or even maybe a tablet. Because you have so much more real estate on your screen. You can see so much more. And if you think about like an event like this, it really helps because you can kind of get like a a nice bird's eye view of all the bases, so you can know exactly which base is surrounded by a worm. So, I mean, if you have a PC, I mean, even if you have a laptop with a big enough screen, I highly recommend to play Last War on that instead of like the mobile. I mean, if you have a mobile or tablet, it's still fine. Like, it's not gonna like, it's not the end of the world. Like, you're still gonna have a good experience, but definitely like playing on a bigger screen will make a massive difference. I mean, maybe even if you have like a laptop or tablet, but you can connect it to like your TV or something, that could be like another good idea, just to increase your real estate. So, okay, so Worm is now on 12%. We're still on stage 2, and we have 11 minutes to go. So, yeah, we're definitely not going to finish it, but we're definitely going to make it to level 3. So, stage 3, I mean. I keep getting them mixed up. Okay, let's send the first squad out. And the second. Okay, the worm's at 6% health, so we're super close now to hitting stage 3. And if you haven't seen my last video where we did level 50, you'll be in for a surprise for stage 3. You'll see what will happen. Just wait for it. We're like at 0.5%. See that? Worm goes like into super like rage mode. This is where like the worm goes crazy. And so this is like the final stage, and by far the hardest stage as well. So you'll see just how hard this is. Like, we're not going to really do much. Actually, more than what I was expecting for the health reduction. To be fair, I thought we weren't going to do that much that quickly. Already down to 83% health, so that's not too bad. But we do only have 10 minutes remaining, so I don't think that's going to be enough time to complete stage 3, but who knows? I could be wrong. Alright, we got one more small worm to deal with. I'm just waiting for my third squad to come back. Another siege banner, awesome. Oh, and I'm going to quickly go back to scout. And let me actually share this in the chat as well. Okay, where was that small worm? Okay, someone's already ashed it, awesome. Alright, no more small worms for now. Just gotta focus on the big one. Alright, 67%. Definitely better than what I was expecting, not gonna lie. Alright, 65%. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Got 8 minutes to go. I reckon we'll probably be able to get it down to 40% by the end, but let's see. Write a comment down below what you think, like how much percentage we'll be able to get it down to. I'm curious to see your predictions. I can't like collect any of these treasures anymore. Like, what the heck? Is it like a limit of 2 per player or something? It's crazy. Alright, I can send my first squad back out, and second squad is still going to the worm. Okay, down to 49% now, and 7 minutes to go, so not too bad actually. We're tracking fairly well. But it's going to be super tight to be able to complete this in like 7 minutes. But who knows? Maybe we can do it. Just maybe. Oh my goodness, the chat. Okay, so the worm's down at 25% health. We have just under 6 minutes to go. Man, this is going to be a close one. Surely we're not going to be able to drop that much percentage in 5 minutes. Surely not. Okay, so down to 17% health. Now we've got about 5 minutes to go. This is going to be super, super close. If we do manage like completing this, I might just select like level 70 just to see how much harder it is. Just like as a once-off, and I'll definitely record it then. And then obviously based on what happens in that, we can always like, I can always drop it down, so. Oh damn, 7%, wow. You know, we might actually be able to complete stage 3. But then again, it's like, once it drops to 3 minutes, you can't really do any more rallies or join any more rallies because it's not enough time. So in fact, we might still not be able to hit it. We really need to get more rallies going. 5%, damn. This is super close, but... Wow. This is going to be like the last rally I could probably make. And I think I'm just going to try to join with my third now because it's getting towards like, you know, the very end. So I think it's okay to use my third one. Just to try push the damage just a little bit more than what it currently is. We just need a few massive hits and a lot of luck. And we might be able to complete this one. 3.9%. 3 minutes to go. 3.5%. Oh damn, we did it. Wow. Wow, okay, wow. Damn. That was also unexpected. Just like the last one, but a nice unexpected though. All right, but yeah, that's the end of level 60. So if you haven't already, you can check out my other video where I did level 50, and you'll notice just the difference in terms of like the difficulty. So it's like a night and day difference. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next video.